Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And as you guys might know, recently, at least in Legend, I'm kind of struggling with Queen Charge Hybrid because I'm running really often into baits, running into a lot of traps, and obviously that's not a lot of fun. So I was searching for a new strategy which I could kind of play, but at the same time stick to my Queen Charges, which I really like to do. So in the end, I kind of tried out many strategies. We tried Queen Charge Super Minions, we tried Queen Charge Inferno Dragons, many things. But Queen Charge LaLo in the end was the strategy which I felt like might be even stronger than Queen Charge Hybrid, even though I would have not thought that this could actually be a thing. So I'm right now only talking about Legend, because in Legend right now we have a lot of bases which have the same setup like this. A lot of X-bows stacked together in the core, which makes Queen Charges really a painful thing to do. So with this strategy, you're super flexible. That's the first thing. You can always adapt to the base. And that's the insane power of the strategy. So you have a Yeti blimp. That's the first thing. Normally this Yeti blimp is meant to go for the town hall. Normally you're not charging the town hall. But on this one, I'm kind of mixing things up. Because like I said, you can go really flexible on things. You can do your own thing. You can do your own style in this strategy. Even though it's the same strategy, there are so many different possibilities. But the biggest thing, the thing which I like the most about this strategy is it's really hard to get baited. It's really hard to get baited because first, not too many people are using the Yeti blimp right now, which means overall blimps are not getting baited that much, especially for queen charges, because either you use a Yeti blimp with like a P.E.K.K.A smash, for example, but except that, that's basically it. Nearly no one is using Queen Charge Hybrid in Legend with the Yeti blimp because the Siege Barracks is just so much stronger. So that's the first thing. It's really hard to get baited. The second thing is I'm running so oftentimes into baits with my Hybrid, which means a lot of spring traps, a lot of ground traps, whatsoever. Because to be honest, Queen Charge Hybrid is one of the easiest things to bait in Legend because you have 30 seconds, which means the first idea we have on a base is most of the time the baited entry, at least if the base builder is doing a good job. But this being said, it's not that easy to get baited with this one because you can go really creative. Sometimes you can charge the town hall, sometimes you can charge the other side of the base. LaLo itself is not really easy to bait because, I mean, red bombs are not that easy to place, and most of the time those red bombs are getting placed against, for example, like Sui or like Mass LaLo in that sense. So it's really a really nice strategy right now, and I'm kind of showing you that with a couple of different examples and how we can use this. The first one, which you already are in right now, is where the Yeti blimp is used for like pathing for the queen. That's a really nice thing to do, but this means most of the time you need to take the town hall down with your queen charge. The next option is you can just blimp the town hall during the LaLo or in the beginning of the attack with your Yeti blimp. You have many possibilities. On this one, I don't even need that last rage because that's the next unique thing about the strategy, which I really like. It's like basically the TDH style, where you have all of your spells possibly getting used for the queen charge, which means you have 5 rages and 2 freezes. All of those spells could have been used for the queen charge, but at the same time, for example, on a queen charge hybrid, you have 3 rages and 2 freezes. That's it. If there are a ton of ground expos in the core, your queen is going to die. Yes, at the same time, it's not the worst thing to happen, but most of the time, a scatter shot is nearby and it's going to kill all of your heroes. That's how it works. All of your healers. That's how it normally works. So, Queen Charge LaLo so far is doing great for me, and I will give you a couple of more examples on what you could do. So this is the next base, kind of exposed town hall with like the clan castle right next to it, and that's something which I would like to do, just blimp the town hall. It's super easy. Obviously try to do it with an off angle from the side where it's kind of at least 50-50 if the enemy is choosing the right entry to trap, but most of the time if an entry, or like if a blimp like this is trapped with like a tornado or something, is right in front of the town hall. It's right in front of the town hall. That's most of the time the obvious entry, and that's most of the time where the bait is. So this is why we're choosing like an off angle, kind of from the bottom side. Rage for the town hall because I do not just want to get rid of the town hall itself, but I want to get rid of the possible Tesla farm in front of the town hall as well, because this would have messed up my pathing for the queen. So queen in, so far so good. The second Yeti is still tanking the super minion, which is great. That's the next great thing about the strategy. The super minions are not that annoying. And well, just take out the clan castle. That's like the next thing what we're going to do. Kokudun so far did a great job of getting rid of that one black mine. Minion is funneling at the left side, and so far the attack looks great. Pathing, everything so far is done. And now I want to talk about one more thing when it comes down to the creativity level of this attack. And this is why this is so hard to bait. So you obviously can like do many things now with your other heroes, because a Queen Charge Hybrid, that's why I said it's so easy to bait. A Queen Charge Hybrid is pretty classic. Like, you have the Queen Charge most of the time for the Town Hall, then you have the King funneling this with like the Siege Breaks for the Hybrid, and then you have the Hybrid with the Royal Champion. That's always basically the same story. But on Queen Charge LaLo, it's different. On Queen Charge LaLo, you can use the King for the Queen funneling, you can use the King for tanking with the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion, on the other hand, you can use that with the King, you can use that for the Queen pathing, you can use that with the LaLo. You have so many different possibilities that it's just so hard to defend. And for me, just charging the core seems like the best thing to do on this one. We have still another rage left, which we can use, and this charge would have been obviously not possible with any Queen Charge Hybrid attack whatsoever, because you just do not have the spells. And in addition to that, take a look at that Royal Champion. Perfect pathing, perfect funneling from the Queen, on the other side from the King, taking out the enemy King, and now my Royal Champion is taking out this multi-inferno tower, which means I can get started with the LaLo. This is looking just perfect so far. Another rage for the Queen to just make sure that she's staying alive. Once again, 5 rages, that's the thing, baby. And now the LaLo is coming in as well. We have the ward ability still. The only thing which is kind of challenged with this one is you have only one Headhunter, so you need to be really careful with where you're using the Headhunter. Now I'm using the Headhunter with the ward ability to take down the enemy Queen. And the next thing is the minions. Minions now in behind cleanup. We have 30 more seconds left, 2 more loons, making sure that the last Tesla is going down, giving us kind of a little bit of extra time where the loons could split. Tornado Trap was over there as well, no problem whatsoever. Minions going to the right, and there's actually gold storage. There's actually gold storage, which means this is going to be the Itsu Classic, 99%. And after this fail, we kind of decided in the stream that I should go with more minions. Like, obviously, first off, I know this is pretty much the classic TDH army, with a couple of changes. First off, I think he's using 21 minions, but instead I'm using those 2 sneaky goblins. I just freaking love those sneaky goblins. They're so nice to funnel everything. I just feel like it's so worth it to bring 2 out of them, like 2 of them, and get rid of 3 3 normal minions. Now I'm running 18 minions. This should hopefully be enough. And now let's take a look at the next base. So on this base, we kind of had a discussion already about where to send the blimp on a town hall, for example, like this. And one of the things which is really important to watch out for is there are a couple of examples. If I would have sent in the blimp from the left side just for the cannon and the town hall, this would have been not the best value. But getting instead 1 extra expo is always a good value. On this one though, there was the tornado. There was the tornado behind the town, which was quite unlucky for me choosing the exact side. But in the end, that's not the biggest problem. We got the clan castle out, we got the expo, which is the pathing for us, and the town was really low. So the Royal Champion later on should easily take down the town hall, and I will still play my LaLo as planned. As I said, we can be super flexible with the Royal Champion, and this is just the purpose of the Royal Champion, going to go for the town hall later on, because the town is activated, and the town is low already. So that's the Royal Champion, where I'm going to send later in. So now, Queen charging into the core, basically. That's the goal for this one. Queen charging into the scatter compartment, because the reason behind that is we can reach so many things from over there. We can reach the scatter, which is quite obvious, but we can reach 2 Inferno Towers over there as well. We can create awesome pathing. We're taking down the first air hero already, because that's kind of the next thing which you're looking out for, taking out Queen or Royal Champion. And, well, so far it looks great. Pathing looks awesome. The King was supposed to walk to the outside and take down the stupid Tesla, but, I mean, whatever. I need to take that out at one point, because the Sweeper is being quite annoying and pushing my Queen, or at least my healers, to the side, which is quite unlucky, because that's where the Tesla is. So that's unfortunate. Trying to wall break the Queen one more time in, but this is not really working too great. Queen versus enemy King. This is what I said. You don't have too many headhunters. That's the big problem which I have right now, kind of with this army. But I don't want to bring any of those. You already saw how close we are on on the minion part and on the loon part as well. So taking down both mortar and firmament towers, minions in behind right early, nice and early. Royal Champion took down the town hall, which is great. Clean up already from the left side as well. Not really getting the ground expo, but that's still fine. The queen is even taking out the second scatter. Like, the value of my queen, this attack, was just incredible. I'm still waiting for my warden, my loons getting into the range of the enemy Royal Champion, just to make sure to send in the Headhunter in combination with the warden ability. That's something which you should always do. And, well, so far looks great. Now the warden ability, we have 30 more seconds. We have 6 more minions to place. A couple of balloons on the backhand. We still have the sneaky goblins, which we can place on the storages and everything. Wizard in behind, minions in behind. And we have another freeze to make sure that those loons are surviving. And they actually are. Which means, in the end, this is hopefully being 3. So we added 5 more minions. This has to be enough. 6 seconds. And this is going to be a triple. So, guys, maybe if you're using Queen Charge Hybrid, or if you use Queen Charge Hybrid and you had struggled with that, try it out, try this army, and let me guys know what you think. I will see you guys back tomorrow to the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.